Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thought I'd do a little walkthrough this morning, show you what we finished yesterday. And we do have a new driveway coming in. It's not complete yet, but at least we was able to park my truck in there last night. So still need a lot of gravel, but we did get a lot of clearing done with the skid steer yesterday. Got a lot more ground opened up than we actually had. We was able to push back a lot of the berms that we had, and open up the building sites a little bit further than they were. So I thought I'd walk up through here this morning and show you what that might look like now. We did see that we need to make our road wider after driving my pickup and trailer in here last night. So building roads is new to us. But you can see a Chevy pickup sitting back here though, so that's the first time we've had one back in here. So we still have lots of work left to do, but we are making progress. So all these berms here, from when I first videoed yesterday, we were just starting, and you can see that Tyler had pushed these back probably 25 to 30 feet further than they were. So, and you can see that the building site now is all leveled, and all the moss is off of it. So now it's ready for gravel, and over in there between them two big trees is where the cabin's going to go. And then up through here you can see the driveway looks a little bit better than it did yesterday when I walked up through here. And although it seemed plenty wide at the time, when I brought my truck and trailer up through here last night, it's not as wide as it seemed. Riding around in here on the four-wheelers and the side-by-sides, it seemed plenty wide, but you bring a 8.5 foot wide trailer up through here, it's not as wide as we thought. So we kind of pushed out a little spot here, kind of a turnaround spot to pull into and back into here, or the other way around. So again, here he was able to push a lot of the berms back further than they were, and open Perry's building site up a little bit more than it was. It was all nice and smooth till I drove through here last night and left tire tracks all over, because a lot of the ground is still frozen. As we've dug off the mat, then the ground gets real muddy after you do that. We're assuming that it'll dry out eventually. So I thought I'd come back here and see if the hole was standing full of water, but it's not. So we will be glad when the muddy season is over. Everybody says it still could be 2 or 3 more weeks before the before the mud goes away, which gets you up into June. And then they say August and September is the rainy month, so it can rain about every day, some during those 2 months. So kind of go from winter to breakup, which is mud, then a little bit of dry weather and then right straight on into rain, I guess. So we're still learning as we go. We did open this little trail up from the back of the place here, allowed us to have a path through here to get to the sawmill. And then this, of course, this out here will eventually push this all off. Make that kind of our community area for the garden, greenhouse, chicken house, sawmill, those kind of things. So this is just kind of a little four-wheeler path for us here. Run back and forth to the back. We can either go that way or this way here, or to where our sawmill's set up right now. And of course, the reason the sawmill's set up right there is because we still had snow on the ground, and that was kind of one of the few places we could actually get to with it. So that'll eventually move, but so we had to make a new path in here for the tractor to be able to put logs on the mill, and till the other one dries up. And then maybe after things dry up, we'll get the cabins built, then we'll move the sawmill back up here on the top. But for now, it's just going to stay where it's at. But as you can see, the yard is still muddy. And it got deep enough that the tractor just wouldn't hardly get through it anymore. So we kind of had to stop using this for access for now till whenever it dries up. But with the rain, it don't seem to be drying up just yet. So we did cut up a bunch of slabs, put in a driveway to kind of solid it up a little bit where we could at least get Perry's truck in there. So, but we still got lots of mud. So like and subscribe if you would. Thanks for watching.